Shri Anandamayi Mat Ki Jai. Bhavatap Pranashanyai Anand Ghanamurtaye Jnana Bhakti Pradayanyai Matastubhyam Namo Namaha Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. So we have come up to a place where Ma is ready to leave her grihastha household life. Ma's whole life is a perfect example how to lead the 4 ashramas. It is, we say in Hindi, it's a leela, it's a play, because her body was not made up of 5 elements. So whatever she did, it was just a play. Why? To inspire us, to make us aware, to show us that this is the way we can live our life, enjoy in harmony. So there are 4 ashramas. The first is Brahmacharya ashram, the celibate state. In this state, it is from the childhood to the age like where one is married. So in this period, one learn different kinds of knowledges. One simply gain the strength of the sense organs. It's like development, overall development happens. And then from after the celibate state, Brahmacharya ashram comes the grihastha, the household state. It is from 20, 25, after 25 to 50. So here one serves the family. So we have seen how Ma set perfect example in these 2 ashramas. In grihastha, we have seen how she was serving perfectly. She completely forgot herself. She was cooking for everyone, and in the end, many times we have seen there was nothing for her to eat. So how one has to serve in the grihastha, she set perfect example. Forgetting oneself, just devoted in service, in seva. And now we see she's in a transition phase where she's almost ready to enter into the Vanprastha, the 3rd state, the forest dweller, where there is one is just completely surrendered to God. Whatever God does, there is no plan for oneself, away from all the family comforts, from all the like plans what we have, the money, the all the social things. So this is what she did. So I'm telling you this incidence which shows that how she did it, the transition from the grihastha to the vanprastha. So here in 1932, the ashram, Ramanashram was built. All the devotees were celebrating, so much was happening, and it was 36th birthday of her. And it was like a lunar day to the solar day, it was 21 days difference. So there were so many festivities happening. There were Kanya Bhoj, offering the food, offering the puja to the young girls. Then the installation of statues was happening. Then like feeding the poor people. So many kirtan celebrations, and it was like day night happening, 21 days. After this big festivity, everyone was feeling so much joy. The last day, Ma was somehow, they noticed that she was touching the walls of the temple, touching the trees, and speaking to each and everyone. She guided each and everyone how they can practice. She spoke to everyone. She gave like small little gifts to everyone, like vermilion those who are married women, she gave them, then some cloths, like each and everyone got something from her, direction how they can continue their practice. So Didi was noticing that it is something like she's making kind of a goodbye. So then it happened in the night when everything celebration was done. She was sitting, and very few ashramites were remaining there. So suddenly at 11:30 in the night, she said, "This body is going." So one of the disciples said, "Ma, you may mean like you might be going to rest. You are exhausted. It was a long day." So she smiled. She didn't reply. So she just went, and there was a Panchvati, the 5 holy auspicious trees, she sat there. So she told Didi to call Bholanaji. Bholanaji, whole day he was working, he was in this festivity, and he was the main kind of a leader, was singing, participating in the seva, offering food. So he was exhausted. He just probably went for sleep. So he was called. Bholanaji came and Ma said, "Let's go." He said, "Where?" She said, "I don't know, but we are leaving." So he was like kind of shocked, but this is Ma's khayal. He has previously seen when they were not following her khayal, something unauspicious was happening. So he started packing his things. Didi, Gurpriya Didi, she started crying. Ma said, "Look, patience is then primary requisite for the spiritual path. Be very patient. Do not be like, do not cry. Be strong. Practice. This is a time for you." So, but Didi was, because she was just like shadow with Ma always. Then Ma called Bhaiji. So Bhaiji was at home. He came, and when she said, "Let's go," so he was also shocked. He said, uh, because he was having a family. So he said, "Let me go and bring some money." So Ma said, "No. Whatever we have, this is the way she is setting. When you go like this, no money, no clothes, no comfort, no plan where to go. This is a vanprastha, ideal example she is setting for us, how to live that." So Bhaiji just asked, she said, "Whatever money people standing here have in their pockets, have it." So it was such little amount he had. And then Bhaiji, Ma, and Bholanathji, three of them, people said there that we call the cart or the taxi. She said, "No, we are going to walk." So they walked to the station. And when they walked to the station, there was a train there. So Ma said, "Just take a ticket for this train, wherever this is going." So Bhaiji bought the ticket. And then next day they reached some station. There also it same happened. Then next day, so Bhaiji had no money then. All the money was finished. Then at some point he met one of his friend. He gave 100 rupees and some fruits. So Bhaiji was like, "Okay, divine is taking care. No need to worry." Though he was so evolved soul, he was complete, having surrendered to Ma, but still, this is what Ma is showing, how we should go for this incognito travels. Nobody knows where you are going. No plans. So then they reached Dehradun, and there Ma stayed for almost 1 year. Here I want to say that Ma just showing us that we are so much just like stuck in the household life. We are born in the household and we spend whole life in that. There should be some stage in our life where we are able to renunciate everything, even for a short time. This was her central teachings. She would say, request people that once in a while, just go incognito. Nobody knows where you are, no phones, nothing. And just do the sadhana. Even one day, once in a month or once in 2 months, do this. So, how one can prepare for this? So, the way she said, at least start with 15 minutes dedicating to divine. Whenever you set any time, like in the morning, afternoon, evening, in Ma's ashrams, we all are doing, all over world, we all are doing at the same time, that is quarter to 9 in the night. So you can also do at quarter to 9. But she said, whenever, whatever is feeling good, start with this. This you are dedicating to the divine. 24 hours God has given you. Take just 15 minutes out of that. And when this time comes, you can work. Wherever you are, you can go to toilet, anything you can do, but just keep silence. And inside, let the name of divine just go. And feel this is the time I have dedicated to Ma, to the divine. This is how one start renunciating. You have renounced the 15 minutes of your life. So once it was like, I remember one Ashok Baba used to tell, there was one big personality, Modi ji, not our Prime Minister, India Prime Minister. Those days it was some Modi ji. He was very famous man, very busy industrialist. So he asked Ma for, requested for the realization how they can have. So Ma said, start with this 15 minutes. He said, I am so busy, Ma. How is it possible? So she said, are you really busy? He said, yes, one meeting after another. I'm continuously one after another, so much busy. I cannot do this 15 minutes. She said, she used to speak sometimes English also. So she spoke, you say, excuse me, and then you go to the toilet. Similarly, she said, when your time comes, say, excuse me, go to the toilet and chant, or just mentally be silent there, 15 minutes. This can be done. So many such examples she used to give. She used to beg that this body doesn't want anything else. Just dedicate 15 minutes of your life. And when you are able to do that, then slowly start taking out, like half day you go out, be in the silence, be in the nature, be in a place where nobody knows you, no plans, and just that day dedicate it to divine. This is kind of a foundation for the Vanprastha, for the renunciation. We continue with tomorrow with the Leela of Dehradun, where she reached. It's a beautiful. I'll will speak tomorrow. Jai Ma.